Yeah, we live. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Welcome to the Sunday Planet Coaster stream. Okay, good. Check that out. Hello, Sasadre. Hello, Winner222, DH Diesel Chin, Davis Whitmore, Tavon, sorry, Mr. Jack, Gamer Skyline, Pablo Rodriguez, Charlie S, Electro Bronado, Eric Carlson, Nathan Bonhart. Yeah, let's go, hey. I feel like that hey needed to be part of your name. Hey, let's go. You're gonna do Prince here soon. Planet Coaster stream. Yes. Greetings from Amsterdam. Well, greetings from the US of A. Gourmet Cuisine. Hello. Hopefully you can make my lunch. That'd be great. Hold on. Need to do this real quick. Yeah, the Friday streams are usually later because they're after work on my end. So let's just bring this down a little bit so it's not too distracting. Hello, Roy Wally. Finally made it to a stream after missing the past few weeks. Well, welcome. Welcome. This is what we were streaming on Friday. For those of you who missed it, we've been working on the interior of our train station a good bit, trying to make it look pretty nice. We're going to have a dark ride into the Native American section. I don't know where we'll have a dark ride. Hello, Stephen Carter. Welcome to the stream. Just zip on up here. Thanks, Frisky, I guess. And sirens outside. Yay, living in the city. Yay for that. Okay, so it's up to you guys. What you want to work on? We can work on interiors today. We can work on a little bit more of the Aztec area, or we can, I guess, do something else if you want. I don't really have any plans. Whenever I start Planet Coaster, I just kind of start working on things I need to get done either way. 38 hours after a few weeks. That's pretty good. Work on an inverted coaster for the Aztec area. The Aztec area is not going to have a coaster. Start a new area. I don't want to start new areas before finishing current ones. So the European one still needs finished in theory, and the Aztec one's just getting started. I think your vote's always for interiors. Well, in terms of interiors, we still have the train interior to work on. We still have the interior of this queue line to work on as well. We have the interior of the clock tower building to work on. We have this section there and this section here that needs an interior. We have, I think the first item shop still needs shells and display items in here. Did name the coaster yet? Yeah, we did name our coaster. It's Whirlwind. We finished that up on stream. So it does have a name. Hello, Jewel. Write it. All right, we'll start the stream writing the coaster, and we'll go from there. Do an area for the log flume run in Aztec area. We're not quite close enough to work on the log flume yet. There's still other things I need to work on. Finally catch me alive? Well, hopefully I'm always alive. It'd be weird if you caught me dead. Ride the coaster a little bit. Hello, Marcus. How many police officers does it take to change a light bulb? None, because they beat the room for being black. Wow. We're starting with a cop racist joke. All right. Well, welcome to Sunday, I guess. You know what might fit the Aztec area? An Intamin Blitz coaster. You have to do with Premier model, though. Don't know what that is. Can you show the wooden coaster stats, please? Yeah, it's right here. So 6.92, 4.56, 1.23. Greetings from East Australia. Well, greetings from East America. Okay. I think people wanted to work on the Aztec area, and I can agree with that. Let's go ahead and save, just in case things go downhill rather quickly. And take a look here. Currently, what we have here is about 6,500 or so parts. So this will be pretty cool. The coaster is still named Gnarler 6. It is. There, a capitalized whirlwind. There you go. Train station interior. Tomorrow is your exam. Well, good luck on that. Let's see. I wanna get this plaza kind of figured out, I think, at this stage. So the best thing to do there. I don't really have time to just start looking up coasters. And even then, I'm not a coaster enthusiast, so everything that I make is going to be kind of my own creation. Whether it adheres to something that's already made, I don't know. But I definitely prefer to make my own. What kind of ride? The main ride in the Aztec area is going to be the log flume. It's kind of the main one there. I'm just gonna get this shoreline kind of built up a bit. There we go. Let's not start the day with coarse humor. We can ease into that. I just woke up. Okay. Is it going to have a weenie? Yes, the area will have a weenie. Hello, Brady. What's the time where I live? It's 11:30 in the AMs. Got a copy of wall piece so it stays the need a castle wall. And lower the grid size. Still not close enough. Pretty interesting that it's not there. I can make that work. You gotta go into the water a decent amount just so that when you're looking at it from above, it doesn't look like it just ends floating in space. So, from Monday to the end of the week, I have a school trip with a teacher that I love. Interesting. Hello, Tom. Happy to see you here. Alright. So these walls need some additional height. The way I'm going to do that is simply extrude these bricks all the way down. What happened to my gizmo? Huh, interesting. There we go. Busy programming while I stream? Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, we'll do this. Once you walk outside, there are gnats everywhere. Gnat where I am. Love my builds? Well, thank you very much. And you don't want to go back to school. Let me tell you, if it was up to me, I would go back to school. You'd much rather be in school than in the workplace. Trust me on that. Are you guys making fun of my not and gnat saying here? By implying that I say like the small bug gnat? I think you are. Not very nice. Your computer couldn't run Planet Coaster? Interesting. Should be able to. Chat is a bully. Well, defend yourself. Just like anywhere else. Kids have a crazy amount of homework now. I would not go back to school. At least work I leave at work. It depends. I'm salaried, so technically they could call me at any time and be like, hey, we need this thing. And I'll be like, okay, that's fine. Apparently I broke that. There we go. Could you play music? I was waiting for the in-game music to kick in, but it looks like it didn't want to. So yes, we'll play a little bit of music. Let me make sure the soundtrack's off here, so they don't clash. And then go to. We'll listen to some NCS just because I'm not great at deciding what to play. Hello, Roll. Welcome back. Let's go to some playlists. Yes, homework is generally a busy task. I don't really necessarily like homework because of it, but let's listen to. Yeah, we'll see. I think that's there. Okay. Ever study in Asian countries? No. It's rough, probably. Okay, let's do that. Alright, NCS, you are not being friendly to me. You know, that's not good either. New playlist, because that didn't work out. I think that's better. Would you prefer to go back to school or be there in your chair? Well, school's shorter than my normal days, so it'd get me into my chair quicker than current. So, school's fine. Especially since I went to art school. Art school is a totally different type of school than what you get normally. Alright, here we go. I majored in oil painting. That is the major I had. My profession is I work in accounting and payroll. Okay. So we have that. Let's, am I going to Frontier Expo? No, no, no. That's an expensive plane ticket that I do not want to even attempt to do right now. And plus, we have a very major work kind of thing going on that I have to be there for. Let's see, get that right there. This right, y'all. All right. Oh, you're here from the West Coast, eh? Very nice. Major in oil painting, that's nice. I'm finishing my master's degree in fine arts this year. Nice. You'll be more successful than I ever was. I sadly had my creativity kind of pulled from me, from my teachers, so. Let's see here. Gonna start your university classes soon? Cool. What are you majoring in? Alright, I think if I can step down these ruins, that'd be good. The windmill is still too tall. I'm not gonna fix it. I mean, like, it's more of a note for later if I ever make a windmill again. But there's fine. Do I speak French? No. No, I do not. The flume is going to be inside one of those really large step pyramids. At least that's the plan. Okay, I'm going to just separate this pillar real quick. Looks like we're gonna have a lot of separate buildings here just to make this all work. Hey, let's not just spam stuff. It's not interesting for me to look at. Do you live in the USA or UK? I live in the US. A very immersive queue line, maybe. You're very good artist. I mean, the things you're creating in Planet Coaster are just insane. Well, it's a little bit different working with like prefabricated pieces than actually doing the art from scratch yourself. So oil painting and playing Planet Coaster, they have similar traits, but they definitely do not behave the same. What state? Maryland. What's going on? We're just expanding into the lower plaza area here into the Aztec section. How do you advance move grid pieces? You have to take it out of the building, which is what I'm about to do. So it's this building here. So we're going to split this. We're going to make a copy of it. I'm going to split the selection from building. Okay, now it's its own separate building. In own separate buildings, you can move with advanced move. What's the most you want to make that you don't think you'll be able to in this park? I don't think there's anything that I wouldn't be able to. Park is looking great. Well, thank you, Tom. Is there a thing that you want to see or have changed in the next update? The thing I'm most excited for, if they feel like adding it, is probably water parks. To be honest. I think that's kind of the thing a lot of people are waiting for. Okay, and that. And then we'll get rid of these pieces that are just kind of floating there needlessly. And then come in with a wall to kind of shear this up a bit. Alright. Animals would be okay. So like having a petting zoo section for a park would be interesting. More movable things would be cool too. Like there's a lot of games that use like if you think of StarMade, how their rail system works in there, I think a lot of games could benefit from a system like that. Split this from the building as well. Just angle that in there. Yep, going too far. Make a turtle? We already made a turtle. You guys and your turtles. Please keep the advanced grid. Actually, this is one thing I want them to save. I want them to save the grid setting that you've had, so I don't have to set it in between every building I click on, because that's starting to get annoying. Table shares people can interact with, I think, is a very important feature. Yep. Let's add a partly destroyed pillar here. Like one of these. Scalable parts. Scalable parts are really hard to do in this game, I think. Where do I live in Maryland? I live in Washington, D.C. area. Not gonna get any more specific than that, really. So what's happening on the other side of the bridge? So this bridge, okay, is a connection to the Asian area. So this bridge is probably gonna be an Aztec bridge. But after that, this is going to be the Asian area itself. Eight to 10 hours of classes a day, 4.5 days a week. Do you think it's sustainable? Yeah. Sounds perfectly fine to me. So art classes, they're about like each, like figure drawing class. That's a 3-hour long class. A A lot of normal degrees, they have like an hour-long class each. So, in terms of time, I think art is a little bit more interesting. Yeah, a workable parking lot would be something really cool to add. "12 hours, 7 days a week over here?" Oh, wow. Impressive. Split this from the building. Select this. I need the roof tile, I think, because I want the 1 meter square here. More animatronics, I think, are super important. Especially if they were more usable in different aspects than they are now. There we go. So I'm going to try and just bend this around as best as possible. Maybe you can build some type of what? Kind of time portal between the Aztec and Asian areas, maybe in the middle of the bridge. Nah, I think that would be a little more trouble than it's worth trying to do. Are there people in the park currently? No. Otherwise, the FPS would be a bit too low for my liking. Voice sounds a little groggy today. Well, I've been streaming. I streamed Friday. I streamed yesterday for 4 hours. And today we're streaming again. So my voice is probably getting a little tired. It's not that I'm sick. I feel fine. You don't have to let 10,000 guests in. Yes, I do. It's all or nothing. Pizza again for lunch? Probably not. Okay, so this needs to be a plaza. What did I work on last stream? Well, yesterday we played Medieval Engineers. People were joining from the stream and having fun. And then, let's see, last stream on Friday, we were working on the interior of the train station. There we go. Rotate these a bit. And then we're going to split this from the building because it needs to be moved a bit down for whatever reason. think this area could be completed much quicker than any other sections in this place? At this pace? No, 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 no. No, no. This section is just a plaza. This section here might have a building. But after this point, like there's rides, there's buildings, a lot more of these type of things. I'm going to be trying to introducing more color over time. I'm not quite sure and set on what colors to add still. What am I trying to complete? I'm not trying to necessarily complete anything. I'm more or less just trying to get progress done. So we'll do this and drag this over to there. You're gonna make an 80s theme? Nope, probably not. Is there a train station in the Aztec area? No, there will not be a train stop here. The next train stop will be after the Aztec area. It'll probably be around here. Can you make a modern theme? Maybe. I'm not really big on modern architecture. Is it important for Indian students to make maps about the French Revolution? I don't know. That's not up to me to decide. World history is important though, so. Can we see the interior of that train station? Sure. It's still not 100% done, but it's getting there. Let's see. Do I like modern cartoons? Not so much, no. I'm never doing futuristic again, probably. Let's see. So I need to extend this down a bit. Well, if I've never been to Pittsburgh, you Steeler loving what? Yeah. Maintenance train station count as a station? Does the maintenance train station count as a station? What are you speaking of, like back here? No. There's no actual station here. A hilarious episode of my childhood? Childhood was quite boring. In fact, I'm quite a boring person anyway, so. You're not gonna find much comedy here. Maybe some dry humor, though. Alright, copy this over to here. Hey, it didn't say I wasn't boring. I'm just saying that I'm not, like, whoa, funny, crazy guy over here. It's definitely not me. Yeah, the parts that they have are very, very, very generic, and it's hard to make other parts work well with it. You can't necessarily like use wooden trim a whole lot because the texture on it's wrong. There would need to be like a smooth modern piece for all the other variants there. Is that Rocket League music? It could be Rocket League music. Other YouTubers that I watch, you know, Silver at Delay Designer, Rudy Rick ML. I watch Flux Trance, Strict Toaster. It's about all I really actively watch. Is this area of the park you are going to make a shop? There are plenty of shops in the park so far. But there will be a shop. There's going to be at least 2 shops in this whole area. Second, just backing up a bit. Do I play Minecraft Nat anymore? FIFA? Nope. If someone says Roblox again, I might mute you. I would much rather... Like, if I don't play Minecraft, what makes you think I play Roblox? Will there be a coaster in the Aztec area? No. Yes, this area is going to have a log flume, not a coaster. Feels like it's pretty much the same questions over and over at this point, isn't it? Will there be a Western theme? Maybe. That's one of the potential themes we might do. An Alpine Olympic town with a lot of snow? No. Really wasn't planning to. Tell you what, let's, for this plaza area. We'll introduce some new color. We'll put some jade in here. So we might be able to use the tops of these columns as almost signals as to what area you're kind of near and around. So we'll make some sort of jade district to kind of represent the more shop area. I think could be fun. So I was thinking about what you said Friday about playing games other than PC. Thought you starting a second channel? Nope. Not going to start a second channel. I don't want to split my audience like that. I think that's a mistake. I mean, some people can do a second channel, but like they're full-time YouTubers. I'm not. Will I use the Tiki Chiki mascot in this area? Probably. Is the gradient fixed? No. I'm not really probably going to change it. I mean, like, it's really not that bad of a gradient in my mind. I could do an Eastern US theme, like Manhattan and stuff. That would be cool. Cooler than Western theme. Maybe. Do I want to become a full-time YouTuber? If it happens, it happens. It's not necessarily... I mean, it would be cool, sure. think that it would be cool an idea. Could have some small woodland creatures, other scenery items, etc. Yeah. Now, like, yeah, I don't know. How did you go from oil painting to accounting? Needing money. But short answer, my brother's work, because he has a business degree. Their payroll department needed help with some things, and I'm not dumb, so, you know, I was helping them out, and then eventually did a well enough job that they were like, hey, you can just stay if you want. I'm like, okay, that's fine. What do I think of the Planet Coaster DLCs? Unnecessary right now. What's my favorite creation in this game? Well, my favorite creation that I've done is Alpine Odyssey. My favorite finished creation that I've done is probably either the Temple of Light from Stormwind or the Air Temple Island. In terms of my favorite creation that I've seen anyone else do, as I yawn my way through this, is probably Koala Beach. Do you ever use DC Metro? Yeah, if I want to go downtown. I live right off Red Line, like a block away from the metro station. Make a custom bridge for your tracks. I was going to continue this kind of all the way around, but we'll see. I might need to try and get this track a little bit closer to the wall too, because right now it's a little far away. Ever watched Corrales' Planet Coaster series? No, I have not. I really don't watch too many other YouTubers, to be honest. If I was watching YouTube, there would be people that I would be watching, but there's a lot of YouTube that I just don't watch because I just don't have time. Make a pyramid or a sphinx? Well, this is not the Egyptian section. I was thinking about making an Egyptian section, though. What have we been doing? We've been working on extending this plaza out and making it feel nice and open there. We'll probably make some seating in this section. Just some generic seating in the area would be fine. And I might get some fountains near the walls and things like that. That would be interesting. Well, we might make an amphitheater in the antiquity section. A destroyed statue in the area? That could work too. Was the section going to also have a roller coaster? No. It's going to have a log flume. Can you have some type of attraction, maybe a statue? I know in the European section we have the whole fountain thing. So I could put like something like this in the middle and then make a statue, I guess. Maybe like a big Olmec head. This pathway is a placeholder. This bridge is not going to get touched until the Asian section is here. It is just there to mark that I can't build in this area because this needs to be a bridge later. Maybe a plaza where Mayan play their games with a rubber ball. Oh, that would be a cool thing to make. Thank you, Mr. Stereotype. Let's chill for a half second or so. I spent a lot of time flying around different angles to try and get a little bit of inspiration off itself. And I wish I could center up this path to this doorway, but the pathing system in Planet Coaster is basically just denying that for me. And I still need to cover up this area a bit. I'm glad the windmill is still visible, because I want the windmill to be visible from every section still. And then same with the Mayan kind of temple that's going to go right here. So that's at least working so far. The more often I come into the stream, the more I hear the same questions over and over. I don't know how you don't get irritated. You can make a fact if it bothers you. I don't know. I'm fine with interacting with chat. As long as it's not like the same person doing the same question over and over, I'm fine. Like if the same person constantly spams, hey, play Roblox, hey, do this, hey, play this, play this, play this, hey, why aren't you responding? I'll probably mute them. Should place more flat rides. This area will have 2 flat rides as well. Next area after this is the antiquity area, which is a Greco-Roman kind of theme set. Wish you could mute people in real life. Yeah, it's called ignoring them. What about putting a dragon on the windmill? Why would I put a dragon on the windmill? That'd be weird. Usually people that demand attention deserve the least of it. Well, I mean, I kind of demand attention. In a sense. I wouldn't be making YouTube videos if no one watched. How many areas will there be in total? 5. 5 total different themes. I think. And then the resort area. So, in terms of the theme park, there'll be 5 themes. The resort area is its own thing. The parking lot is its own thing. Backstage is its own thing. I try and read the chat a lot. Do you know which themes? We know Asian antiquity is, and Aztec and European are the main ones right now. In fact, we might have room for more than 5. The Aztec area really only goes to about here. 1, 2, 3. I mean, maybe the Asian won't be the biggest one. Heck if I know. Oh no, we have a water park, so that's a big space filler somewhere. Just don't know where that's gonna go. How hard is it to build all this? It's not hard, it's just time consuming. Especially when you're burned out a little bit on the game. Oh, thanks, Ridley. If only you were here to make all my statues that I need for the Aztec area, that'd be great. But sadly, Uther's refused to use other people's stuff here. Due to my more, sense of pride. That's gonna get me in trouble. You could do an episode as a customer, please? You mean like what? Walk around the park? Maybe. you know if Frontier will be making more water rides? Don't know. I hope they do. Oh, Blizzard Beach. Blizzard Beach was fun. I've been there. Okay. Let's get a building. You guys want to make a building? I want to make a building, I think. I want to get some path interaction going on, because if this is all open plaza, it can get really boring. So let's gray box something in, shall we? Hey, Pascal, how are you? So let's consume this building a bit. Grid size half. These paths are actually a lot easier than normal because I'm doing a lot of kind of trickery to get the paths to work. So a lot of them are just off the ground. And if you do that, they're fine to work with. And then you just establish areas where they need to be flush. And then everywhere else, you can kind of just BS some structures holding it up. That's what I found like the easiest way to do elevated pathing. I need a 1 meter kind of grid here if I can't get this to work right. You know, it's fine if it goes down into this area. I think that's okay. Hey Rudy, how's it going? Just struggling to build. And the hard thing about this area is the fact that I want all the interiors in this place, so with that in mind, we have a lot. So many people watching? Yeah, get all the viewers here in Alpine Odyssey, let me tell you. Whoa. So unlike the European section where I'm doing these kind of continual row homes and then backstage is behind it, which allow me to have bigger interiors, the Aztec area doesn't really benefit from that. They don't really lay out their buildings the same way, and so that's gonna suffer. You're sitting out of the airport having a huge delay. I'm sorry about that. That sucks. Air delays just are never fun. Yeah, you have stuff you want to do, I'm sure. Why is the City Skylines picture of the thumbnail? It's not. That's not City Skylines. That's Alpine Odyssey. The thumbnail is literally this view right here. Unless you're saying that as a joke because this looks like City Skylines. Yeah. Like for me, like, to be honest, I am so, I'm just burned out on Planet Coaster. I'm just so burned out. It's hard for me to even want to work on this. That's why I've been doing more live streams. Okay, I think that'll look fine. Build ruins of castles? Well, there's no castles in an Aztec. not really their thing, man. Okay. I don't know what to do for this roof. If you're burned out, then build some cool shit. I'm just burned out building cool shit in general. That's the thing. Like when everything is a 5-hour project and you're sitting there trying to think of what to make. I should probably have some sort of handicap thing here, I think. Let's, I don't know what I'm doing. How do I feel about Chernobyl? Like, as a theme? I mean, if I wanted to recreate, like, The Last of Us, that'd be interesting. But how do I feel about Chernobyl? I don't know. Let's get this step working here. I want that to happen somewhere in real life. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. The Last of Us is pretty neat. Arabian would be cool. Yeah, I might do a Middle Eastern theme here. Somewhere. Let's get that pillar again. There we go. No, work is going to be the same until late, not even late October, early September. No, September is this month. November. We're launching this huge module, and it's going to change pretty much everything with our payroll system, and I get to basically stress test all of it until then. So yeah, no, work is gonna be not fun for a long, long while. Especially when my boss doesn't want to do her job, and so now I have to do her job for her because lazy. Like, there's tasks that we've had to do for months apparently, that our people have known about, but have not told us. And so now it's the last second of this project, and everything is due. I could have been working on this stuff 2 months ago, but oh, no, I don't even want to think about it. When has work ever been fun? Work can be fun, and working on Planet Coaster can be fun. Dialogue.com would be... No, we're actually stressing our internal systems. It's not like doing anything like that. This is different. We are doing an ancient Greek Roman section next. I guess this can just be a bathroom. Let's make this off the grid. Over here. You want parades to be added in the game? That'd be neat. Okay, now I have to somehow make that work into the building design. Can I raise this up at all? No, then things start poking through. Maybe we'll do a little bit of a tower in this little joint here. A Tex-Mex theme? That'd be funny. I need to flip this doorway around. It's on the wrong side of the grid. What? Please, I just want the game to keep my grid settings. I just want a little bit of utility going forward. Am I excited for the new Jurassic game? A little bit. I don't think it's really, it depends on how well they do it. We'll see, though. I mean, I don't want to talk about themes too much, guys, just because they can change. They can, you know, always be added. I'm not really worried about deciding what themes I'm going to be doing in this park. So funny, I was just doing a PowerPoint. The way you're hurting your keyboard is so funny. Hurting? It's a gaming keyboard, so it's just loud. But I'm not hurting it, I don't think. What computer am I using? I have a custom built computer. It's the stats are in the about section here on the channel. Yes, Camel is here. So something like this could be cool. Are there going to be any flat rides? Yes, there will be 2 flat rides in this area. Somewhere. I don't know where. I'm thinking about putting one here along the shoreline, to be honest. I think that would be neat. So that is a building. Whether it'll work, I don't know. Wouldn't mind getting another building here. So we'll grade that in too. Alright, let's just get that lined up. Mayan statue for the plaza, we could do that. I'm a little bit more focused to get some of these buildings laid out first, so I can just see composition. Okay. If I do this. They're not gonna hire me. That would be a little weird, don't you think? But I'm glad you're rooting for me in the whole getting hired department. Do you ever plan to recreate parks? No. This is my one and only park that I'm going to make, like a proper theme park. Last one. I'm not doing another one after this. Let's see, does that work? Will you be putting any of the buildings in the workshop? No. But if people have a building they are interested in, you are more than welcome once the park is finished to download the park and take one of the buildings off yourself. I don't even know if I can save any of my blueprints, my buildings as blueprints. Like, for example, this. How many pieces is this? 9,000 parts. This is 6,000 parts. This is 6,000 parts. That's 4,329,26. I can save these two. The stations 2.5. The station for the coasters over 4,000. So a lot of these can't be saved. How much FPS? I'm getting 30 FPS right now, with no people in. I've advertised the channel so much they probably earned money from me. It's a possibility. I'm happy to do so. Frontier's a really fun company to support. You know, I got to meet Bo and Ed up in Boston. Yes, last Sunday I let 100,000 or 10,000 people into the park. There was going to be more, but the game started to die, so I had to cancel and abort that procedure quite quickly. Thank you, Vin. Happy you think so. Yes, EA can kind of be shitty. What are we doing today? We're gray boxing in some new buildings, increasing the density. I'm adding some elements that are hopefully going to work well together. Should take my playground and make it interactive. I mean, the playground's pretty good. I think the one in Quali Beach is more interesting. This one's quite a vanilla playground. What do I think about the Steel Vengeance? I think it's cool. I'll never use it, but it's cool. How many pieces total would it take for the FPS to really take a dive? Oh boy. At this point, I don't think adding any more parts is going to decrease my FPS a whole lot more. I think it's going to be the simulation of the guests. It feels a little empty. Have some plan out, flat ride or coaster. This is not going to have a coaster in this area. I feel like I've answered this question a million times now. It's going to have a log flume. No coaster, log flume, yes. That. We can get rid of this retaining wall bit. Give us some more room in here. I could flatten the terrain as well. Do I have boundaries for the park? Not really. Like, I do in areas. Like, there's some boundaries over here. There's some more boundaries over here. But we'll get more as we work on backstage elements. What other buildings do I plan on making? I don't know. I wing 99% of all my builds. Like, I'm not looking at anything to plan this out. I'm just putting some walls down and seeing what sticks. It's probably not the smartest thing to do. I haven't done any toilets yet. I've done some toilets. So there's toilets in the park. So there's a toilet hidden here in this building. There are toilets hidden here, which still needs worked on. There are toilets hidden in the changing rooms here. We have toilets in this restaurant, I believe, back here. We have toilets on the first floor here. We have toilets back there. We actually have quite a few. I think there's even some in here. Yep. Oh, toilet signs. No, I haven't done any signs anywhere except for the coaster. So signs and little details like that for me are less important than getting the park done. Okay, I think this is all right. Are you gonna do restroom interiors? There's no restroom interiors to be had because the part is not used like that. So if we go into a restroom, like this is it. Now, like, will I have, say, like I could make urinals and stuff and stalls and wall this off, make some sinks. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Could you make more rides? Rides are we could place our next ride, I guess. I haven't decided what flat ride should go here, but let's see. A trebuchet ride? Why would I make a trebuchet? Really, I was probably going to use this. Raise it off the ground a bit. Can it not be that close to the train tracks? Is that the problem? Why can't I place you? Okay, there we go. Okay, wow, you're being picky, Ryan. Quite picky. Insanity? What's insanity? Yeah, no, that's the one I was just picking. Can't place because flattened terrain is active? Oh, why the heck is that on? Jesus. That should have been off from the very first moment. There we go. How long have I been streaming today? We've been streaming for... How long have we been streaming for? A little over an hour. Let's center this up to the building. That way I can make the exit come out here. And just connect quickly there. And then the queue come this way around. I think that'll work. Might need to raise it up a bit more still, though. I don't think it's quite level. Let's get it level first. About yay. And then move it over. And then move it up. I don't know why you want... Like, there's no ride called Trebuchet. What's Trebuchet? To me, a Trebuchet is a medieval siege engine. Like, it's not in the game. Would you recommend building your scenery around a ride or a ride around the scenery? Either works. Depends on what you're going for. Is it possible to do water and fireworks shows in PC? You might get some nice inspiration for those. We have one water show. 2 more hours or so. That's how long we're going to be streaming. You can make water shows. Like, I have a water show here. The only problem is some patch they did totally broke it. Like, I keep removing the music effect, but you can do water rides and stuff. Or little water effects, fireworks and things. Yeah, it took hours to make that little simple thing, but because it keeps adding in the music, and if I try and copy it, because I wanted both of them to be here, it doesn't work. It doesn't keep the sequence. It tries to trigger this original one. So it's just broken. Can it become dark? If so, neon signs for the win. It can become dark. Now granted, I have no lights in the new section. Or really around the coaster. There's a lot of lighting I need to do. I have more lighting in the parking lot than I do in the actual park itself. When do I do Asia? The Asian theme is going to be one of the last themes. I have a fan from Croatia. Hell yeah, I do. Thank you. Okay, so the entrance, we'll put it on, I think, on this corner. And the exit on the same corner. Oh, get rid of that. There we go. Bop and bop. That's fine. And then we'll lay out the queue line. It is much easier to lay down your roads and things before elements get built. Oh, I'm changing that. That looks neat. How expensive is Planet Coaster? I don't know. I haven't looked in a little while. I don't think that's gonna work. Why don't we just do this? Can I do square paths for these? I can. Come on, go back down, please. Thank you. Can you make your house in this game? I could, in theory, make my old house. Okay, let's deselect the grid there. We'll do something like that. I think that's a perfectly fine thing. And what I might be able to do is take this kind of zigzag pattern and turn it into a dragon head here at the end. I think that would be cool. Maybe do some texturing on the path itself. And then only have like this as a covered section and this as a cover section. Keep this open. Bring down the walls, of course, so it's supported. Is there anything you're missing in Planet Coaster? What do you mean by missing? Terrain. Just gotta get rid of this little bit here so I can put the path back. I think this will be the end. The end of this path here. Let's get a queue. Oh, why does it do this? God forbid you just hit straight. Okay, I might be able to fix this. If I go back here and make the length longer. Yep, you still want a curve. There we go. Much better. Now, can I straighten this out? Not really. I'm fine with that. Turn off angle snap. But guys, angle snap makes things straight, doesn't it? I could have sworn it made things straight. Alright, so that means we can bring this out this way. Do I have a pet? Yes, I have a 20... Let me get him. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Yeah. Meow. Meow. What's your problem? Yes, I have like a 23-pound cat. Don't I? Yes, I do. Meow. Meow. Okay, off you go. I woke him up. He's grumpy now. It's all for the cat views. That's what it is. It's all for the cat views. He's not a fat cat. He's a Maine Coon. That's his proper size. I'm not a cat person, by the way. In fact, I beat up my cat all the time. Yet he loves me for it. Pretty sure he might have Stockholm Syndrome. His name is Jasper. Well, you might want to try and get that fixed. I would recommend drowning is a good solution for your cat. I don't know why, by the way, I'm making kind of these large gateways, but I want everything to be like, have this terracing effect going around. I really like that with these areas. Where does the path continuous or continue? It's going to continue up this way. And then this is going to be a tier, and this is going to be a higher tier. So I'm trying to continually raise the train the far back we go. Oh yes, include the cat in the thumbnails for the extra clicks. Yep, let's go back over here. Am I going to theme the flat ride? Yeah, there'll be stuff built around it. No worries. Things will get done. Here we go. Okay, getting this train to behave is going to be a bit more troublesome than I thought. Named the stream with some pussy. Yeah. I could totally do that. Give me a straight line, please. Thank you. Spam click the fuck out of it. Will there be a Mayan train station for the millionth time? Sadly, no. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like the quarter series. it was a great build to do. But yes, train tracks can have banking. It is something to consider. I usually don't put more than like a 5-degree bank on the train though. Tell you what, let's... Alright, so... We'll make this slope super gentle for you guys. There we go. Let's not do that again? Yeah, let's not do that again. I'd prefer if you guys didn't do that. Yeah, nah. Yes, people. Man, the uterus is real. Last time we brought up the whole uterus spelling of my name, we were saying how, you know, girls have a really big Rudy sometimes. That was a good time. Like the train into the what? Why would it go into the water? No, no, I'm not doing that. That's fine, it could be a meme. Where am I? What am I doing? I have no idea. I think we're gonna do a big restaurant here. I think that would be really good to have in this spot. It's a big kind of filler of area. Like, these small buildings are neat, but I wouldn't mind a bigger one. And then I guess we could do another large one here. Another flat ride kind of in the central plaza here. And then we'll do the giant temple. I think that'll work, right? So what ride is this going to be? What's our second flat ride? We have a thrill ride. I wouldn't mind something else. Where's the log flume? The log flume is going to span this creek and be into the actual temple here. Do I have a name for the train yet? No. I didn't know I was going to name the train. Bumper cars. You know, I have never built the bumper car ride yet. Alright, Lee, thanks for stopping by. Well, the bumper car could work. Like, I could make the top look more jungle rather than neon. Are you gonna... I'm making one big ride per zone. Whether that's a log flume or a coaster. Or something else. I think this will fit perfectly. We'll just have that. There you go. I think that'll work. It doesn't clash with the theme at all. I think it's perfectly fine. Under the bumper cars, what's that? The overpower? I mean, Gears of Fear might be more... Overpower could be cool. I could probably decorate this to be hashtag Spires. And then basically this could be like the sacrificial platform. If we do it right. If I do that, and it's going to be basically bordering the edge of the pyramid, I think that'll be okay. It'll be like Airbender Isle all over again. Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, you visit the Mayan temples? That was amazing? That's cool. By the way, this is how high the terrain is going to be needing to be raised to over time. Even though I just said I needed a restaurant here. How's that gonna fit? Let's move this for now. I think there. I think that'll work. Hello, Dungeons. How are you? Look up Tolokan for Fantasia Land. So for me, I'm not looking at other theme parks. I refuse to do so, and for two reasons. One, I'm afraid of making something too similar to something that's already been made. Two, if I'm going to theme something like a ride or something like that, I just want to look at a specific building that exists in real world. So, for example, the ride our ride skin for our Tri-Spinner here, Tri-Storm, is themed after a castle, I believe, in either the Netherlands or I think it's in the Netherlands. There's a castle that has a lot of these elements, especially this spire and these spires here. So, you know, that's how I would prefer to theme my rides rather than looking at a ride that already exists. But fine. If people were saying to Google it, let's go look at that. No, it wasn't French. Well, the problem with the ride that you just linked as well is that it has this giant wall behind it, which looks really cool. Don't get me wrong. But I think my ride is facing the wrong way. But it's going to block the vision from the pyramid that's going to be behind this thing. Unless I work it into the side of the pyramid, which could be possible. Okay, let's raise the train up a bit more. In this section, because this needs to be taller. Raise the intensity up. I'm doing well. How are you doing? got that. I'm gonna smooth this out. There we go. Let's go ahead and raise up the next tier. What did I have planned today? Stream? That's about the only thing I planned. So we have that. We have that. I think that's... Will there be an Alpine Odyssey episode this week? Yes. There will be. Oh, I sound like you? Well, yeah. I mean, it's a 3-day weekend. I'm trying to relax for once. By relax, I mean stream every day, because that's more relaxing than recording a video. Let's see. Where am I from? I'm from West Virginia in the United States. So we have those blocked in. Sticking up these foundations a bit. I think school's overrated. I disagree. You don't need school to get a decent job. Like, I have a degree in something that's not even relevant to what I'm doing. Yes, West Virginia, about mama. Take me home. Country roads. I bet you're a nurse. You know, a nurse, you kind of... Like anything that requires healthcare, you kind of need a degree in. Yes, the all caps, forever yelling people. Then you're an accountant. Yes, correct. I'm not an accountant. I work in accounting. IT? No. How much is my annual haircut budget? I haven't gotten a haircut in over a year. Actually, let's keep these side entrances and wall this section off. It's because you're bald like me? No, I have really long hair. I just don't give a fuck. A second face reveal? It's not really a reveal if people already seen my face now, is it? Say not? Not. Or would you have preferred nat? It's not my problem, man. No one knows the first face reveal? I think I prefer it like that. Whose hair is longer, you or my girlfriend's? I think her hair is about the same length, but she has straight hair, so it looks longer. And I have wavy curly hair. You've seen the face reveal. Tell me, were you scarred as much as I was? Do I live with my girlfriend? Yes. My girlfriend of... what, going on 6 years? Hashtag dedication. Does it look like comic book guy from The Simpsons? No. Why would I look like that? Ah, well. Luckily it doesn't scare you enough to unsubscribe. So, I think we're good. Let's bring this over. Eventually they'll be backstage here. Eventually. Does my girlfriend watch my videos? She watches some. Saw my mother's Rudy today. Oh! Don't say that. Make a hill with temples and theming where guests can walk through, like Tom Sawyer's Island at Disneyland. There will be a temple. But it'll be for the log flume ride. Does my girlfriend know I'm doing this? Yes. She's in the other room. She knows exactly that I am. Just plan on keep on going that slope until the train tracks. Just my personal preference, but it should be level all around for realism. What? Do you still plan on keeping that slope in the train tracks? No. I mean, this slope here is staying. And then it slopes back up over here a little bit. Does my girlfriend play games? If so, what type? She enjoys The Sims. She enjoys Transport Tycoon. She's actually really good at that game. But she's not much of a gamer, if you think about it. She plays more social games. I got her into Vanilla WoW over the past year, which was pretty hilarious because she never got to play it. Will she join the stream? She's been in the stream before. Not like in person, but like she's commented on stuff on YouTube videos and things using her account. Is the stuff you're doing now going to be in a video? Yes, the stuff I'm doing now will be made during the video this week. Maybe not the ride, but like these buildings at least. You should make a video together? Maybe. I don't know if I want to introduce her to the trolling that is the internet. I love gray boxing out builds because it lets you see how things are going to look over time. Introduce her, don't let her read the comments. No, she can read the comments all she wants. Does anyone want some chips? I think I'm fine on chips right now. Get her to take over my channel for a week? No. What do you think I am? MXR? Doing reviews and things for mods? I don't know what to build at this point. I'm a little burned out. Gonna go see a puppy with the guy you like in 2 weeks? Holy shit. It's the puppy that brings people together. Your thought on friction slider? That'll be cool. We're gonna make a show you can look at from the plaza. So the plaza, you'll be able to see the fireworks show really well because eventually over the lake there'll be a fireworks show. This chat isn't single people friendly, to be honest. I guess single's cool. Means you don't have to do Valentine's Day. That's pretty nice. Even though I don't really do anything for it either. Anyways. Because fuck holidays. Let's see. Let's get some more paths. What the heck is the road? Is it up? Okay. Change the length, because screw that. That's not right. I need a staircase. And for a staircase to be built, I need to make sure it recognizes that it should be off the ground. I don't like the yay. There we go. In which case we keep the staircase, we turn angle snap back on, and there you go. That'll work just fine. It's a little weird, but it's fine. Had an idea for the transition between sections. If you put vines and stuff inside the tunnel and on the Aztec side of the buildings, I think it would tie together nicely. Maybe. So, like, hold on. Transition between if you put vines and stuff inside the tunnel and on the Aztec side of the building, it would tie together nicely. Are you talking about vines like on the back side of this? I'm not quite sure. But yes, I'm glad the raising the path off the ground trick is helping you. My contributions in Planet Coaster are specifically only those type of things. It's like, oh, parking lots, raised paths. So we got that. Turn off angle snap. There we go. I don't really do shoutouts, but if you participate in chat, I'll say hi. Terrain too uneven for path. Okay, well, what a joke. Got a lot of area to fill between here and the flat ride. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. That sloping, very little. For this one, I guess we'll just do a double staircase up to this tier. Bop, bop. Bop. Let's see here. Can you make Rome theme and put the aqueduct in amphitheater? I do plan on making a Roman Greco theme. So that is kind of in the back of my mind. Yes. I mean, I've already made an amphitheater before. Back in Alpha 2. I've also made... I didn't make the aqueduct. I did make a Mount Olympus. And the Library of Alexandria. And... some other things. Would you ever think about doing a joint episode with another YouTuber? I do a few things with Rudy Rankamel. I've been sadly either too busy or too tired to work on our project, which is shitty, I know, but hey, that's just kind of where we're at. But that's the person I work with right now. And you can check out his channel. I mean, his shit's really good. Uther is not keeping things PG by cursing. Oh, on Alpine Odyssey? No. No one else will touch Alpine Odyssey except for me. It's my project. My big, massive project that'll take probably 2 years and way too much time. This whole area seems lower. Well, yes. You know, they built in lower building heights back then. They didn't really have the technology to build something this tall. But due to me raising the terrain as we go, it will get that height look. So I think it'll be work. So from down here, on this lowest plaza, everything looks tall. You know, then you go up a plaza, it still looks pretty tall. And then these, and then you go up more, and then you go up more and more. And the higher we go here means the higher chance I have to actually finish the backside to these buildings. Maybe some river elements flowing through. We could do some little waterways. This park is not ADA compliant. It will be. I know. I will be adding ramps. Don't worry. There's ramps back here for this. So don't, you know, it's a thing that'll happen. Make a hill with temples and theming where guests can walk through it like Tom's. I've already read that comment. I've already said the temple is going to be different than what you're explaining. Where did you... Okay. Make Olympus. Olympus is doable when we're in that section. Why the heck can I not make this straight? Whoa. Completely broke that path somehow. Okay, won't mess with it. I know you guys want me to turn angles, but this is what it does without angle snap. It doesn't square this off. I use that trick all the time, but it just doesn't seem to want to work. That's fine. Not worried about it. Okay, so we need a couple buildings over here. Can't use square paths either. I tried. I need to move this. Do I need to delete these? Uh-oh. I made this part of a tile set by accident. Somewhere along the line. That's not good. And my game is lagging. My game could be crashing. This is a problem. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah. It worked. If you hit escape enough, you can pull through these problems. Press F to pay your respects. Well, luckily it is unneeded. Okay, split this from the building. And now we should be good to go to copy and paste. Or not copy and paste, but just move this out of the way. Can I use the escape trick in real life? I hope so. It'd be quite handy. Do you take reference pick suggestions? Yes and no. It depends. If it's from a theme park, no. If it's just from real world, yes. But you can't post links in the live stream chat, so it'll be a little difficult for you to share. Alright, Melly. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun playing Overwatch. The generic shooter game that it is. So long! Oh, in a bit. Well then, that's so long, and welcome back. Let's, So how am I going to get supplies up here? I mean, I could white box this area out, connect it to some sort of building. Everyone wants you gone. That's okay. I face that every day. So. Oh, Uther's uploaded a video. Nat watch. Is it Planet Coaster? No. Okay, don't care. So that's how it works. Omega the cat. You love Alpine Odyssey but miss Planet Tower? Planet Tower exists. Just not actively right now for me. Well, not everyone's like you, Jewel. The nice thing about this layout that is totally different from the other one is just how claustrophobic it is. A plane crash in a large section, that would be cool. I wouldn't say they're too narrow. There's a lot of different ways around the park in this section. So, in combination, they're about the same width. But I do agree. That we are missing some wider paths, so we'll start introducing some larger elements up through here. I guess the main path. How am I going to bridge this span? Terrain, flatten. A new series where you can build wonders? Like Wonders of the World? I mean, I could get that done in 7 episodes, probably. Did I just, I did. Oh, yes, when Uthers is around, you guys are locked in forever. Let me tell you. Uthers is just that popular of a guy. Let's see, maybe for the log flume behind the Main Street building. The log flume's going to go here. The ziggurat's going here as well. So Geekism just uploaded a Planet Coaster video. Well, goodbye, everyone. Have fun watching that. So long. No, Geekism makes some good stuff. Is the log flume getting an indoor section? Heck if I know. I don't know what I'm doing right now, to be honest. Like, I feel like I need to make something here for the path to go across. Let's see here. Push, 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 push. Yes, that is what we're going to do, Joel. Correct. That is exactly what I had planned. Are you going to play first-person shooter or open-world games? First-person shooters, probably not. I'm not necessarily good at them anymore. Open-world games? I was thinking about starting a Skyrim series with like a whole bunch of mods. That could be fun. Star Citizen 2. I do want to do some Star Citizen when that comes out. Have I ever played The Witcher? Nope, I have not. It's been recommended to me a lot by my friends, but sadly, just not something I was able to have time for. I was doing a lot more Planet Coaster back then. Will the log flume interact with Mount Olympus in the Roman area? No. So if the temple is going here, Mount Olympus is going over here. And then another tall element here, another tall element in the back here. It's probably going to be a pagoda of some kind. Destiny 2? Fuck no. I've played enough of those games like Borderlands and Diablo and World of Warcraft to know that it offers nothing new to the MMO genre. It just happens to be a first-person shooter. Like my friend who's always played console game by himself. He's never like had a PC. Would talk about Destiny 1 to me for hours. You know, just be listening, just like, this sounds like World of Warcraft. Like, you were describing there's raids, there's dungeons, and there's PvP arenas. Nothing new. Just sounds like a big old grind fest. And if I want to play a grindy video game, I'd rather play, like, a proper sim. Baldur's Gate 1 or 2? Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate. Gonna play me some of that. Play Sonic Mania for a good time? I haven't played a Sonic game since the Dreamcast version, really. Okay. So that is all gray boxed in. We will hopefully build all those gray boxes upon the episode this week. Last of Us Part 2. I won't play it, but I'll definitely watch someone else play it. I think I watched Markiplier's playthrough originally. I really like that, so we'll see how that goes. It's if you enjoyed the Genesis ones, you'll enjoy Mania. Yeah, I haven't played a good Sonic game probably since Sonic 2, but let's work on the train station a little bit. I wouldn't mind finishing this up. Make a custom climbing wall in the Aztec area? Possibly. Not quite sure yet, Train Boy, but maybe. Well, you can always kill him. I'm not saying you should, but it's on the table. Okay, so we have that. Let's select that. We're gonna make this. Not that color. See, how close is that? That's not quite lined up. Build a turtle? I've already built a turtle. Okay. Build a statue of my cat? God, no. He doesn't deserve that. Going out to lunch? Alright. See you later. Have a good lunch. What you're making right now? Don't see the part of the stream because it was buffering. We're back in the interior of the train station. I'm trying to go ahead and work on this a bit because it still needs done. Not gonna make a sci-fi area. Doesn't fit with anything else going on in the park. And also, I just don't like sci-fi as much. Let 100 guests in. Are these like our golden ticket people? Can I make a mini globe? That'd be neat. Let 1 billion guests in? We did that. And it was not a good idea. Should add some Victoria, England, or medieval France? Nope. Nah, nope. We're done with the European stuff. This is all the European stuff I'm gonna do. Russian section? Probably not. Did I ever go to court for all those deaths? You talk about the stampede of 10,000 people? No, did not. I luckily avoided that. I have really good lawyers here in Alpine Odyssey. We've been open for over 100 years. I am thinking about doing a western section, but we'll see about that. For some reason, I don't think a lot of people want a western section. Alright, bye, Melly. Have a good one. Okay, enough with the buys. Get out. Let's go. You have European, Aztec. What other themes apart from Western? Asian, antiquity, and that's about as far as I got. A ramen restaurant? Yeah, well, please, half the whole Asian section is going to be ramen. There is literally nothing else. Oh, I selected something that I didn't want to. Okay, but please make a ramen section. Okay. I'll see what I can do. Probably not, but you know. When is the ramen? Oh my God, Raptor! I swear you're being too trolly right now. You're gonna kill me. Or am I going to kill you? We'll find out. Maybe if you got better in War Thunder, we could actually play some video games together. What is ramen? Uther's answer. Ramen is the gift of life, liberty, and happiness that every college student knows and enjoys. Stream ramen tomorrow at 11:23 a.m. Maybe. It's a 3-day weekend, as you know, and I aim to please. Ramen. Okay, hold on. Ramen is not shit. How dare you? It's not a 3-day weekend for you? Well, that sucks. It was almost not a 3-day weekend for me. I almost had to work yesterday. Yeah. What do you get for working in healthcare? That's what you get for... Oh, yeah. That's what you get for working in healthcare. Yeah. My mom was a nurse. She, didn't really like the whole every other Christmas, every other Thanksgiving thing. Six-day weekend for you? Jesus Christ, that's not even a weekend. That's just called I don't work. Actually, I think that's called a vacation. No! No, there's no such thing as week-long vacations. Even though next year, for 2 weeks, me and Raptor are going to Japan. Japan hype! Japan hype. Japan hype. Japan hype. I think this station is, almost done. I think I'm gonna cover up this ugly chimney thing, though. Like, it's fine if it looks like that on the outside, but on the inside, no, thank you. So we'll just clean this up a little bit here. Is that poking through? Nope. You have a weekend in the weekend for the first time forever? Normally I work Sunday. Working Sunday's pretty lame. I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, it's a priority pass. It's for people who want to not walk around the whole train station. I think, I don't know. Do you guys think this is a finished train station now? Is it done? What do you guys think about that? Anything that's missing? I should cover up the priority pass poles? Yeah, but with what? There's not, like, there's such an odd shape. Need some lights? It does need some lights. So this is why I keep you guys around. lights we shall have. In fact, let's see what this looks like at night. Really, really dark. Really, really dark. Ooh, box lamps. Little bit of decor. Needs a candy shop. There's not enough room. People would be walking through that in the queue line and stuff, and I don't think it would look good. Okay. Why would I let just one guest in? What would you do if you were streaming when my favorite show starts? Continue streaming. Because luckily I don't watch TV. Guesty McGuestface. Classic name that. Name one guest jewel. Hey, Geekism, how's it going, man? People were saying you released a video not too long ago. Euthris is already a guest. Timetable where the fast pass is and how the poles go right at the entrance thingies. So you're talking about like timetables like here and here? You've been really messing around with those display sequencers. Hold on. Nah, I don't want blue in there. Yeah, Geekism. How dare you bring up something I was talking about? How dare you? Shame. Shame, shame, shame. ride the train, please? You want me to ride it at night? Okay. We'll sit in the caboose. I mean, sadly, the new area has 0 light, so this is going to look a little weird. And didn't I disconnect the track? Yes, I did. We're gonna come to a sudden and complete stop, I think. This is not gonna end well. Yeah. Hey, the caboose lived! We lived. I think that was a success. And here comes the other train. Up, up. Oh yeah, power through. And it just disappears. If Uncharted started like this, there'd be no gameplay. Probably not. But daytime is much easier to see everything. Luckily, there's no stop here in this section, so we'll just skip it. What's with the blue sheep? The blue sheep is a little Easter egg sheep. He's just a blue sheep. What's my favorite part of the park so far? I'm not quite sure, to be honest. There's a lot of really good stuff going on now. Put suitcases in the train station? I mean, I could do it on the train station platform. Why is case not working? Cargo? Box? Pile? Where the heck is it? Finish the track, please? No, we can't keep pushing on for the track yet. What is this? When has this been a thing? How long has this been in the game? Well, like, I've known about this. Okay, well, that was weird. You know, I could, in theory, just stick a train back here. It's way too big, though. Oh, notice board. We need one of these. Excuse me, excuse me. I'm not gonna build a McDonald's. Stop asking, or else I'm gonna meet you. Not seeing that luggage. Oh my god. The chat, you're starting to test Uther's patience. When are these in here? How long these have been in here? Okay. Oh, DLC items, would you look at that? Stuff that I don't ever get to use. Anyone want a wishing tree? I still don't see the luggage anywhere. What do you think? Would like to see in the future Planet Coaster updates? I'm a big fan of Water Park. I think that would be super useful to have. Oh, okay, now the luggage is searchable for some reason. A mini golf course? I don't know, that's the lady designers kind of thing. I don't want to just have everything from Quality Beach in here. Steamer trunk. Thank you. When is... Oh, you're talking about Geekism plug flow. More shameless plugs. No, I don't care if you're a plug geek. You're fine. Let's see. My computer is in the About section of my YouTube channel. So if you want to see that, you can. A steamboat in the river. A steamboat, if we do the western section, a steamboat will be had. Though I wouldn't mind just making my own Mississippi Queen. You know what I mean. Yeah, we'll go over what we finished so far in the stream a little bit. So, let's see. This stream, we have finished the train station. It's done. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. I think it's for something that people never get to see, except for if they want to walk around in first person. I think that is pretty much done there. We have been extending the plaza. We've laid out roughly where we want our 2 flat rides to be. We have been gray boxing in the rest of this lower tiered village area, which will have maybe some small shops and things. Plenty of interaction with the path, which would be cool. And that's really it, to be honest. Extend the train line a little bit into the direction it's actually going to go. I don't really go to Six Flags, so no, I haven't really watched what they've been doing. An old-time gumball machine by the entrance to the station. That is a perfect suggestion. An old-time gumball machine. Let's see, what can we do to make that? I think what I need is a column. And I think this column will work just fine. I'm going to flip it upside down. I'm going to do, let's see, this like that, and then this for the base. Yes, Mississippi Queen. We are then going to make a gumball holder, rounded. Yes. Oh wow! I didn't know there was such a round, such a small round art shape. So we're gonna use a different column then, because that's too big now. Could also use a bobble if you think about it. Do you have any water slides? Not yet. We will get water slides eventually. Let's see if we take this like here and we color it what, bright red. And then to make it round, do something like that, I guess, and color this pure white. Go back into scenery, grab an art shape. Preferably the half circle extra small. Have I seen Silverette's Laser Coaster? Yes, I have. Looks pretty damn good. So this is the panel of some kind. We'll also, I think, a bit of a base on here. Some gunmetal gray there. Same with this, but darker. You know what? No, I don't like that. Let's scratch this wooden element and go to round it. I think there's a. I could have sworn there was a smaller thing to use as a pole. Is this a triggable thing? No. So that won't work. Make it have a hexagonal base. We could. candy cane might be the best bet we have for like a proper pole here that this thing sits on. Okay. There we go. Color this all red. Just have the effect in the ground? Yeah, but it makes noise. I mean, really, maybe we can use the base of it like this. Which can work. Yeah, you can still hear it, but whatever. So something like that. I wish we could use the texture off this somehow to get like something poking through there. That would be cool. Could have also used this as a base. We'll use this as the top. Okay, so we get that angle, that angle. All right. Now we need the little turn knob thing, and we'll be okay to go from there. Is there something small enough to work as the coin slot? Don't know. In fact, thinking about it, isn't this supposed to be like this? Like, isn't this supposed to be a box up top here? I think so. I'm not really looking at an image of one of these things, so forgive me if this is not right. Thanks, Cactus. I'm happy to make it feel better. There's a projector? When is this thing in the game? Does it actually project stuff? What does it do? Okay, whatever. Let's see if we can't use the blade of a shovel. No. It's just for show. It would be cool if it actually worked. Man, I could have used this too as the stand instead of the candy cane. In fact, let's see. Can't use this for the top because it's gonna need one. There we go. Then I think this is what we can use to create the box here. Oh, well, thank you for being such a big fan and enjoying the series. Ba-ba. Ba-ba. happy to hear, because they are a little time consuming. You use confetti to make it look like the thing was leaking? That would be pretty funny, though. Why am I making a candy ball machine right now? Like, this is a little ridiculous. The things I do for the views. Okay. There. Candy ball machine acquired. Does that work? I think that works. I wish I could color this thing, because I could, in theory, make it have little balls stick out to make it look like it's half full, but that'd be too kind of time consuming, I think. Yeah, name one song Uthers has made. Yeah. Make it light blue. I mean, that's a light blue. Where are the sweets? Check back next year. Whenever a gumball machine becomes actually useful again. No one uses these things, you know. Okay. Yes, the bourgeoisie totally approve of our little candy display. You can build a balcony, and on it, binoculars that would put a coin. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the ideas. Hold on. Up. And right beneath the level, so I can use it. And this. Rotate this sideways, like that. And up. Yes, I'm really going to build your idea. Good. I hope it does. I think it'll work just fine. More gunmetal gray. Alright, how tall is a person? These things tend to be pretty tall, don't they? Like that. It's been a while since I've seen one of these, so bear with me if I'm not going to get it quite right. What is this? This is going to be a, like one of those pay 25, 50 cents for binoculars thing. Did I finish the tracks? No, not yet. I need something that has like a longer lens effect on it. We are making a pay-to-use binocular system right now. Why? Because it's a cool little detail to have. When in doubt, snowman pipe, you are correct. Actually, this can be for the coin. Am I going to name the systems? Maybe. Now let's see if I can actually center this thing on here. That would be ideal. What are they paying to look at? A view of the windmill, the coaster? Build a claw machine? Oh my goodness. Too many good ideas. I'm really good at this game? Well, I hope so by now. Jesus Christ, I've been playing it for too long. Put it in a place where you can see blue sheep. Can't really see blue sheep from anywhere from down here, to be honest. You have to be like on this balcony, basically. Like up here. Should always be something for small children to stand on. Okay. Another small child. Yes, indeed. Correct. I really shouldn't allow children into the park. Really, they don't offer anything good. Okay, so we have that there. And it shoots confetti. Yes. Actually, it would be hilarious if I made a confetti gun for them to shoot. Ba, ba, ba. Your laptop shut down. Well, don't let it do that. Ba, 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 ba. No, that one's not gonna recolor how I want. Let's try this one. Nope. This one? Nope. Don't think so. I mean, it's a bit better. And then pull. Mount. I think it's what I want here. Looks like a howitzer a little bit. It does have that vibe. Confetti when the coaster goes past, like those water guns. Well, we could do that with like the log flume. They have these. This is what you held on to for me. But there we go. A whole little set of little viewing things. Thingamabobbers. Jigs. Something. Rigs. I think that works. Do you guys like that? Does that look cool having something along the border there? I think so. Could also put a couple out here. You're gonna get jump scared? I'm pretty sure you'll be able to hear the train coming by. But yes, it's totally worth the money then. Yeah, yeah. If the train goes by, it blocks your view. Hey, it's how we as a park make money. No. Well, no problem, Vito. Happy to assist. But this is about the view one would get. I could, in theory. I'm gonna try this real quick just to see. Oh, it's upside down. If only there was a way to get this thing in here like this. We need a smaller camera. Can we get a smaller camera in the game? Because I wouldn't mind actually using it. The sound effects sounds really nice with this thing. You can smell the sheep. They're just over there. You can set up custom viewpoints with a display sequencer. Interesting. Turn the projector to have a viewing hole? So like that. And then, you know, at night we could do this. We can shoot fireworks at them. Like, watch how this bullet flies. Just wait for it. Whoosh. They are howitzers. Where is that even going to? That's pretty funny. Don't. Definitely catch the windmill on fire, if only. Ride what? The coaster in the dark? Can you put multiple binoculars things around the park and then use display? I know I can do that, but I wanted the camera effect. I think the camera has a cool effect on it. Someone wants me to ride the coaster at night. We'll ride the coaster at night, though that's not lit up. So it's gonna be a pretty dark ride. There we go. Ed scares me too. But don't worry, I can punish him by throwing his carts off cliffs in Medieval Engineers. I can't go over it all, Jordan, but we essentially worked on the Aztec area. We finished the train station. And that's about it. I'll throw as many of your carts off cliff that I accidentally feel like doing. Did they improve the waterfall at night? Or no? I don't think they did yet. No, they didn't. It still uses daytime lights. You could build a lighthouse in the middle of the lake? Possible. I did find a new design online that's supposed to be very sturdy. Ooh. Does it have a steerable front section? So I noticed on your design you weren't able to pivot the front and right wheels, like right to the left, and so that can make it hard to steer. Now I want to play Medieval Engineers some more. God damn it. They do have a little bit of light, don't they? There's a slot for player to stand inside instead of dragging it if you're pulling like a horse. Yep. Yep, that's a old common design. I've made one of those before. Make a sci-fi area? I don't plan on making a sci-fi area in this park. If I wanted to make more sci-fi, I can continue my sci-fi park that I started back in the day. Anyways, I think... Oh man, now I want to play Medieval Engineers. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go eat and stop streaming Planet Coaster for a little bit, for like an hour or so. And then I'm probably going to be coming back and streaming Medieval Engineers. If you guys want to play Medieval Engineers, I would, suggest downloading it if you have it. And join the server that we've been playing on. Ed will be there. Yeah, I'm not hungry? How do you know that? I haven't eaten anything today. It's almost 3 o'clock. It's almost 3 o'clock, y'all. You might be there. Well, I need a new wagon. Oh, you guys trying to do Jedi mind tricks with me now, are you? Here, have a fireworks show. Anyways, we will be building a firework, by the way, in the middle of the lake eventually. So we'll be back in an hour or two to stream some more. I'm going to stream some Medieval Engineers because it's really fucking fun, and I enjoy that. So if you guys want to come back for that, you can. If not, I don't expect you to because most people don't care about other games I play, but that's okay. This isn't the end stream button you're looking for. I can see... No, it doesn't say end stream. It says stop streaming. Why not go to one of the restaurants in Planet Coaster? I've been there 1,000 times. It's a 100-year-old park now. Yeah, geekism, I know. It'd be late for you there. Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming out. We'll see you next week and on some Planet Coaster if that's what you want to come see. Otherwise, we'll see you a bit later when I stream some more Medieval Engineers for the lulz. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming, and I will see you in the next video.